I don't know many musicians in Scotland that didn't go to the Barrowlands and watch their favourite band on stage and one day wish it would be them. Twin Atlantic's Sam Mctrusty is currently living that dream. We spoke to him to see how it feels.
Sam from Twin Atlantic, man, I don't even know where to start. You're one of the biggest rock acts in the country. Arena tours, sellout tours around the UK. You have been supporting the likes of Blink-182, front of Kerrang. How is it even possible to sum it up how that feels for a boy from Glasgow?
I'm embarrassed now. You've embarrassed me.
Just bigging you up, man.
Thanks, I guess, but I don't know. It's I don't know. We're quite an insular band anyway, so we kind of just think in the future rather than like getting too caught up on like all that cool shit that you just said. Otherwise, I'll just probably crumble.
So we've brought you here to the world famous Glasgow Barrowlands Ballroom. Somewhere that when I was growing up, it's definitely my top 3 gigs ever have been in this venue, and I'm sure that's the same story for loads of Scots. How does it feel to come into this venue and play it and suddenly go from, I presume, going there when you were younger and then actually playing on this stage?
It's weird, when we played here, it would have been May 2010. It was kind of like you were saying when we came up here, it's like you build it up so much in your head that it's always going to be a bit underwhelming, but because it is such an important place for like Scottish music, never mind if you're from Glasgow, and all I remember is walking out and then saying thanks, good night or whatever at the end. I genuinely don't know, everything else is like a
total blur.
Yeah, but there was like little cameras set up around, and I've seen photos and whatnot after it and reviews, and I don't even remember any of it.
Of course, so the first album you brought out, that had a lot of things dealing with it, sort of stepping up, as you were saying earlier on, you know, like growing up as a band and as people. You might not want to answer this question, but the second album, where's that going to go?
I mean, it's hard to answer because we're one of these bands that kind of tie all the loose ends together at the very end. Don't know, I guess I'm like a massive Bruce Springsteen fan, right? And he always talks about not really being conscious about what you're writing until you can step back and look at it yourself as a listener and stuff. So I don't know, I think that kind of keeps us like fresh, and we write about stuff that we genuinely feel and think about rather than like overthinking it too much and becoming like a cliche or like, I don't know. As well, it's like the second album, Dreaded. It could go either way, so I don't know, we're just trying not to think about it and just let something natural happen.
So one last one. What tips have you got for those 2 shows you're doing in October for anyone that's maybe never experienced the full Barrowlands live show?
I don't know, I would say try and get as near the front as you can. I don't know, it's one of those venues that's best experienced if you're a little bit disorientated and kind of like part of the mass of the room and stuff like that.
Well, you smell great.